Alright, welcome everyone. So, today we're talking about our project, the carbon sequestration project sorter. So, to start off, I'm going to start by just showing you and telling you what this project does. So, the purpose of this project is if you haven't seen the carbon sequestration Excel file, it is this Excel file full of information, just so much information about 274, I believe, different projects. They have things like, are they national, international, their country, what kind of capture they are, how much money it costs, the power, just so much confusing information. And let's say that you're a plant owner and you want to do something with this list. You want to use this list to your advantage. You want to look at projects that have to do with the plant that you're trying to build. So to do that, you would need to trim down the list, and this essentially makes it much easier to trim down the list for you. The users asked 3 different questions. They're asked what their cost of their project is in US dollars. They're asked what type of sequestration that they want. There's capture, there's storage, there's both. So for all of those, we have a menu option, and then we have what continent do you want to look on, because different continents might have, different styles of business, and it would cost something different on one continent to create a carbon sequestration plant than on another one, because there are different factories available to you to ship in parts, things like that. So this essentially streamlines the process of trimming that list down, trimming off the fat, getting the useful stuff down for that. And there's also one other little thing that this script does, or this script and set of functions. It actually graphs projects, and it shows every project on the list in relation to yours. It tells you everything about that project that could be asked about it. So it tells you the continent that all the projects are on. It tells you the cost in log. It tells you a log format for the cost. It tells you the type. It tells you all of this. So let's start by putting in a test case. So let's say you have a plant and you have $14 million to spend on a carbon capture in North America. So you run the script. You start North America. You see it up here. I don't know if I can enlarge that for you, but North America is selected. What type of carbon sequestration? Capture. You want, storage. You want storage. So you click storage. What is the average cost that you want to search for? It's just asking you how much money do you have, and it will give you something in the range plus or minus 20%. So you put 14 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 14 million. Enter. It tells you that there are 9 projects found right here, and it tells you a graph of where these projects are in relation to others. Now this graph may seem a little confusing at first, but it has a wealth of information. So it tells you this on the left side here. This is the price in US dollars in a log scale. So that's 10 to the 10 up there, 10 to the 5 down here. And it's like a million here, less than a million here. It's a billion up there. Billion up there, sorry, my bad. But this is the cost. It's better seen in a log scale. If it's done in a regular linear scale, it's very hard to read. But then it tells you the range right here. So it shows you want to zoom in. It's not very difficult to zoom in. You just select the plus tool and you zoom in just like that, and you can see all the projects that have to do with yours. So they are between the different lines, these 2 black lines. This is the upper limit on the top, and on the bottom limit down here, and in the middle is the cost that they selected, and it shows you all the projects that fall within it. Now there's a key to this map, and it helps you to read it. So plus is storage. So you're looking for pluses, and you're looking for black pluses, because black is on your chosen continent right there. So you can see that all these black pluses show up over here. And let's say that you have you selected something that doesn't have anything that comes up. This graph helps you pick a price point that suits you. So let's say, for instance, you run it, give it a sec. You're in Asia. Let's say you're in Asia. What type of sequestration? You need both. But you only have $30 million. 30, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, you have $30 million. It tells you a warning right here. There are no projects matching your criteria. Here's a graph illustrating the range of relevant projects. So it shows you're looking for black and you're looking for a star, because that's both. Let's open that up. And you can see that there's none of that here. Oh, but there's a black up here, right here. This is what you need. There's a star up there and a plus in this same exact cost, it looks like. So you want to get there. So you just plug in, it looks like it's at 8.4. So, you can, it's not difficult math to just plug it into a calculator. And you run it again. You're in Asia, same thing, both. But instead, this time, you put in 250 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You find that one project, there it is. And all these projects, all of the ones that show up, they are re-injected into another Excel list. So this was, you unfortunately have to delete the list sometimes before you run it another one, just because of how MATLAB does this. But you do it again. Asia, both, average cost 250 million. Okay. There's your plant right there. There's everything you need to know about it. There's the project link. Here it is, Green Car Congress. You follow this link, you can find everything you need about this project. You can contact the plant owners, contact the people who worked for it, know exactly how much money it costs, what they did. It's very useful. It's very useful for plant owners. So that concludes the basic test case, and in part 2 I will go over how we did this.